The chair, Senator Schiff.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. It's been suggested, Ms. Bondi, by a number of my colleagues that the concern Democrats have is that you are friends with the president. That's not our concern. It's not our concern that you're loyal to the former president. The president has a right to choose people who he believes will be loyal to him. Our concern comes when that loyalty to the president conflicts with your duty, conflicts with the Constitution, conflicts with your oath. And our questions have been designed to try to ascertain what you will do when that inevitable conflict arises. And you may say that you believe that conflict will never come, but every day, week, month, and year of the first Trump administration demonstrated that conflict will come. Jeff Sessions may not have believed it would come to him, it came to him. Bill Barr may not have believed it would come to him, it came to him. It came to everyone. It will come to you. And what you do in that moment will define your Attorney Generalship, your public service. Everything you've done up to that moment will be judged by what you do in that moment. I would encourage you to talk to Secretary Mattis, someone who had broad respect and has broad respect of Americans on both sides of the aisle, who felt it incumbent on him to leave his post because he could not in good conscience continue to do as he was asked. I would encourage you to talk to Chris Wray, who perhaps, as well as anyone, walked that difficult line, avoiding unnecessary and gratuitous fights with the former president, but at the same time defending his workforce, defending the democracy and our institutions. I would talk to those who have been where you're about to be, because you will surely be faced with that difficult challenge if you are confirmed. Let me turn to some California particular concerns. I'm grateful for your acknowledgement of the trauma we've been through with the fires. That is not over. We will need your help in going after those who are committing arson or who are looting or the inevitable fraudsters who will take advantage of the situation to try to defraud taxpayers.
Price gouging.
As well as price gouging. Indeed, on the subject of price gouging, and we talked quite a bit about the 2020 election. The 2024 election was about the high cost of living. I hope you will demonstrate a willingness to go after anyone who's engaged in price gouging. I think the oil companies are engaged in price gouging. The price at the pump in California is through the roof. Are you willing to take on even powerful interests like the oil industry if you determine that they are gouging consumers?
I handled the BP oil spill, Senator, when I was Attorney General for the state of Florida. Right now, as an immediate concern, I would be concerned about helping you in California with all the criminal acts that I'm sure are happening throughout your state, with the looting, with and this is just from me watching it on the news. You've been there on the ground, but crime is rampant in California, and it's only going to get worse based on these fires and what happened. And price gouging is when people come in and they try to raise the price of goods, water, essential commodities, when people have lost their homes. And not everyone lives in a big home. Most people don't. And people have lost everything that they have had. And I am committed to working with everyone in California constantly to help the people in the aftermath of these fires and do everything that I can.
We will need your help on that. We will need your help on attacking the scourge of fentanyl. We can't solve this problem as a local government or a state government or a federal government alone. We need to work together on that. And let me ask one last question, if I may, Mr. Chairman. Important to a great many Californians and people around the country. And that is, will you respect their marriage? Will you respect marriage equality? Will you defend marriage equality?
I will respect the law, absolutely.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senator. I'm sitting here in the chairman's seat, General Bondi.